What do you think of when you hear Stickmaster, Luke? You'd probably think of Natural Disaster Survival, a game with almost 2 billion visits, roughly 1.8 billion at the time of writing. God, it was created in March 28, 2008, and was released on December 4th, 2011, with a great boom of success at the start. The game is old, it's still up and running, and it grew big around 2014, and still is fairly active with players. So let's take a look at the game itself, how it's changed in Legacy. My name is Foxo, and enjoy the show. The game itself is not very different from 8 years ago. You're put on an island, a random event happens, you either die or survive. The game has over 21 maps, 12 events, and 3 game passes, as well as a weird disaster double thing, or whatever. These events range from flash flood, tornado, basic idiot stuff, to meteor showers and a deadly virus that may or may not have gotten some criticism because of certain recent events. There's not much to talk about the game. It's simple, fun, chaos. The game first started out with very bare bones stuff, only 6 disasters or events, and 8 maps. Keep in mind this is 2011, no new updates came in years, around 3 years, and the game was still popular until January 14th, 2014. The game was bombed with 5 new events, a leaderboard, and a double disaster thing I was talking about earlier, which spawns 2 disasters on the map. After some time, in October 31st, 2014, the Red Apple Game Pass was released. Keep in mind, before Game Passes, most games use t-shirts, just like Natural Disaster Survival. It even still works if you buy it. After this, the game started getting smaller updates. Let's back up to June of 2014, where an event happened where an exploiter put inappropriate images of a woman in every active server. I would show you, but, yeah. Servers were flooded with water and the entire lobby was destroyed. The exploiter was later found and terminated. But on a more interesting and lighthearted note, in early 2014, Stickmaster Luke attempted to create a new version of the game, known as the Disaster Games. It's basically the same thing with new features, like respawning. You could trip or push people, but it no longer works. With the respawning time, you only have limited lines. I forgot to mention that. There was a new item called the Handy Hammer that would destroy blocks, and your avatar wouldn't render. Instead, it would render an in-game avatar. But the game has since been long discontinued, and most of the scripts are broken. The game also, the Natural Disaster Survival, that's what I'm talking about. The game also got an iOS app released by Roblox themselves, but it's been removed and taken off now. So in conclusion, Natural Disaster Survival has been on Roblox for a long time and has quite the history. While the game isn't as popular as it was 6 to 8 years ago, it's still fun to look back at the game, its legacy, and that will conclude this video.